Hi guys, so in this lecture we are going to discuss what are the possible ways to create objects in JavaScript. So I have opened my project folder, and remember last time I told you when we discussed about map and for each, the difference between the JavaScript map and for each and when to use which one. I told you that you need to have node.js installed in order to run the code snippets directly on Visual Studio Code. And so what we'll do is I have opened the JavaScript folder that we created last time, and I will create a new file. So new file and name this object demo. And one of the easiest way was to initialize object like var object, although it is not recommended anymore. So I'm going to tell you more methods, but good to know this is var object equals new object. Another way to do the same thing is to use the objects create method. So this is object.create. Okay, so and you're creating null. You're creating an object which has got no implementation, which has got no members at the moment. Okay, so you can see it creates an object that has the specified prototype or that has null prototype. This is null prototype. Okay, and third method is, this was method 1, this is method 2, and this is a third method. It is by object literal syntax. The object literal syntax or object initializer is a comma separated set of name value pairs wrapped in curly braces like so. Just to indent it a little bit away. So this is a comma separated set of key value pairs, name Kaushik, age 34. Now object literal property values can be of any data type, including array, function, and nested objects. This is an easy way to create an object. And then there's a fourth method. So let's write a comment above this. That I'm going to write with function constructor. So create any function and apply the new operator to create new object instances. So this dot name equals name, supplied parameter argument to this function person, and say this dot age, then this dot age. Okay, and then initialize this person with var object equals new instance of person, and then you can initialize with any name, say Kaushik. Okay, so function constructor. So a function keyword followed by the constructor name person, okay, and supplying an argument name, and then this keyword, this dot name supplied argument equals name, assigned the name. All right, and then this dot h67, and then initialize the object with new keyword. And then the next method is method 5 now. Now this will be function constructor with prototype. Now this is similar to function constructor, but it uses prototype for the properties and methods. Okay, so this will be using the prototype keyword to set the property of that function constructor. So function person, then pair of empty curly braces, and then I'll be using the prototype person dot prototype dot say name, Kaushik, and then var object, initialize that object, var object equals new person, and this time you don't need to supply the argument which is already set in the prototype. The prototype keyword has changed the property and set its name to Kaushik. Okay, then var object equals new person. This is equivalent to an instance created with an object create method with a function prototype, and then call that function with an instance and parameter as arguments. Okay. Now ES6, ECMAScript 6 class syntax. ES6 introduces class feature to create the object. So let's write this. Instead of function person, it will be class person. Here it is constructor. Say name again. This dot name equals name. Done with the class person, and then how will you initialize? Then again var object equals new person, and supply the argument as a name string. All right. So guys, these are some of the ways that an object is created and initialized in JavaScript. Thank you for watching.